with more Dunces and Dragons Week 8. I hope everybody's having a good time. How's it going, cast members?
Good.
Awesome.
Soon.
Yeah. So I guess we all just kind of go, the three of us, to the market area, and I guess we're prepared to peddle Nomel's belongings. What happens, Sir Dungeon Master?
You guys are able to basically hawk all of her stuff,
For
get a decent price
$17.22.
for us, and then buy all of whatever it was that you guys were wanting to buy, as far as supplies and whatnot goes. And now you are free to set out or do whatever.
Cool. I didn't buy anything.
Yeah, we bought you 3 potions of Cure Light Wounds, so take them.
Sounds good. I
Here.
I put them in my pack and add that to my character sheet.
Yeah, we didn't buy much. There wasn't a lot there. It's kind of depressing.
Yeah.
Cool.
But we got a whip.
What did we split up the gold after you guys?
Yeah, we can now. So we're left with 1,501.
Okay.
So we each get 500.
500. Yeah, we'll just call it 500.
Sounds good.
Well, alright. So I guess, is it like the afternoon at this point, or is it still, did this process go by pretty quickly?
It took a couple of hours, so it's probably 5 p.m. now.
Okay. I just say, I guess, let's just head out tomorrow, at dawn.
Sounds good.
And I go back to, actually, you know what? After Mobius being gone, the last couple of days, seemingly, I'm gonna go off, into the woods, and as I'm going back to, the place where I've been praying, I'm gonna call out, and call on Mobius's name, trying to get him to come to me.
You call out to no response. You never hear his distinctive screech or see him come back or anything.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay. I just go back. I go and pray.
Back to the house.
Yeah. No, I just go pray. I pray, and then as the sun goes down, and it's very much into the night, I'm gonna go back to the house and go to sleep. Still not eating, just drinking water.
Okay. Does anybody else do anything of note before they go back to the house?
I do the normal stuff.
Yeah, normal. Yeah, no, me too.
You know, what normal people usually do. I mean, I do it with, like, a sad face, but sometimes, like, a face that's kind of looking around. But a sad face in general, so. Yes.
All right, so you guys go back, settle in, get all rested up for the evening. The night goes without incident. Lemniscate, tonight you dream again of spiders, but this time you're trying to smash the spiders. And every time you think you've smashed a spider, you lift your hand or a rock or whatever you're using in the dream up. And it's not there, and the spider's miraculously on the other side of you, and then you go and smash it, and this sort of goes on throughout the whole dream. You keep trying to smash at this magic teleporting spider that doesn't really seem to ever end up underneath your rock. Tiger Lily dreams about butterflies and smoking pipeweed, and Lorien is in total blackness with whispers all around her.
And Noma dreams of nothing because she's dead.
Oh.
Whispers. Total blackness with whispers. So I don't sleep easy.
Nomel's in like half-elf Valhalla or whatever.
We hope.
Mm.
Or is she
Chilling and a screwing.
or or we got like she got sucked into that whatever that vortex was of that whatever the fuck that thing was. I don't know.
So she's in like halfling Valhalla.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you guys wake up the next day. I guess rearing and ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess we do that. I get up. I get up. I go out the front door while everyone is eating breakfast, and I'm gonna call out for. Actually, as quickly as I can do it, like, if I can do it, is it quick enough I can do it in an hour? I can go back to that spot, pray, and then come back within an hour?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to that place. I'm gonna pray. On the way back, I'm gonna call Mobius again. So this is what, 2 days after? This is 2 days later, right? Basically?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna call out to Mobius on the way back.
You again get no response. So the trip to Lepidstadt is going to take about 3 days
Okay.
from Ravengrow, along a road that is conveniently not drawn on this map.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
So do we get lost?
We'll find out.
Where's Ravensgrow?
It's right here.
I'm pinging
got
it
a-
now.
Oh, I
It's got
see,
a ring.
Yeah,
That was the-
I see.
The ring originally from when you guys got there.
We were supposed to cast it into the fire.
Where is Lepidstadt?
It is up
There.
in the county of Feeland.
Wieland.
Wieland. We're going to
Wieland?
the county of Wieland.
Where they sell veal.
What?
Wie-
Nomel's
Veal
fighting.
Nomo's fighting stuff in her
Death.
In Halfling Valhalla.
Cool.
Okay.
All right,
Trying to
so you
fix
guys
my
set off.
macros.
Oh,
You guys take off north
let us go.
and kind of encounter more of that eerie terrain you become accustomed to as you traveled through Ustalav the first time.
Oh yeah,
Um,
skeletons.
Lots of ominous wooded areas and depressing fog-shrouded fields and things like that. And the farther you get away from Ravensgrow, the more and more sparsely the roads traveled. You see a lot more ruined houses and things like that. Just general lowering quality of land value, I guess I'd say. And as it becomes night, you guys become aware of, probably a mile up the road from you, you can hear what sounds like several people, just kind of voices that are being carried on the wind, as well as like wolf howling and the kind of clanking of metal objects and stuff like that. The occasional whinny of a horse.
Weesnaw.
Okay. Can I do a perception check to see from which direction this is happening?
You know it's coming from in front of you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, whatever's making the sound is making no attempt to conceal it or anything.
How far did we make it?
That's a good
About a
question.
third of the way there.
I'm going to shoot a bolt at what I think is it. Okay.
Okay.
Phew!
All right. And you're using what weapon?
Crossbow.
Crossbow. A light crossbow because you're a little man?
Yes, that's the only one I have.
Let's see here.
It's a +1 crossbow, I think.
That's true. So your bolt flies about 300 feet before it finally hits the ground, and doesn't come anywhere close to the mile of distance that I described these sounds as being at.
Oh. Yes!
Take this, heathens! Ka-chink. It's like,
It just... Way to go, Joffrey. Way to go. Okay. I've done all I can do. Now we burn the whole forest down.
Yeah.
She's got the crazy eye.
I say, I call out, hello?
There isn't a response.
I'm like, well, so I pull out my sword in rudiment, just to see if just to be ready for whatever approaches.
But
It's
don't
obviously
you
coming.
have a wand of magic missile?
Yeah, but I don't want to shoot at it like just yet. And I think I've only got like 2 charges. Well,
True,
I
true.
think I've got. Let me look and see how many charges I have. But I know that I don't want to fire it yet.
I don't know.
Let's just keep going.
It's just keep going. Yeah, I just keep walking. Keep going.
Yeah.
So you guys move along toward the sounds a little ways, and once you get into sight, it's just about dark now. The sun's completely set. You can see several campfires have been lit ahead, and what looks like probably 9 or 10 wagons all circled up alongside the road, with like campfires in the middle of them. But you're still maybe 1,000 feet away.
I'm gonna like approach them. I'm gonna keep getting closer, and I'm gonna approach them and say, "Oh there, travelers, fellow travelers. We mean you no harm."
As you get closer, you see one of the larger wagons is painted all up in red and gold, and it says, written in like really ornate painted strokes, "The Crooked Kin, Ustalov's greatest traveling cabinet of curiosities!" Exclamation point. And you notice that the people they're sort of talking amongst themselves really anxiously, but you also notice that pretty much all of them have some sort of physical deformity of some kind. There are a couple of people with extra arms. There's one person with no arms or legs. There's a 7-foot-tall bearded woman. There's what looks to be a humanoid child completely covered in hair running around on all fours howling. And as soon as they hear you, call out to them, they look around almost at you with a look of relief once they see you. And then one of them who has, I forget the name of this disease. Let me look at it.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, iPad. Go to the next page. Okay.
Asperger's.
Hirsutism.
It's called microcephaly, and it's when...
Oh, tiny
have you ever
head.
heard of a pinhead? Does anybody know what that is? A pinhead.
Yeah, like on Hellraiser?
No.
American Horror Story.
Oh, that, yeah.
Sure. It's
Oh.
like their skulls don't fully form, and so
Yeah.
the skull's like really small,
Yeah.
but their face is almost normally sized, and so people call them pinheads,
Yeah.
kind of as a derogatory term.
Yep.
But there are 2 younger women there that have this disease, and one of them kind of runs to the big painted up wagon once they see Lemniscate coming up. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm walking with him.
Yeah, I'm just kind of falling behind. I'm kind of glad that I didn't shoot them because now I feel bad. I thought it was a wolf or whatever, so
They're just minding their own business. This
Yeah,
bolt comes flying
then-
out of the night by the now bandit Tiger Lily, who robs and rapes at knife point.
But then I kind of look at them and I'm like, sorry about the crossbolt. That was me.
They never got
thought
anywhere near them.
I know, but still, I still think, in my head, I thought you were someone
300
else.
of 5,280 feet.
Yes,
So they weren't aware of it.
that's okay. They can think I'm crazy.
So all three of you kind of came up with Limnisket.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So they see all of you guys. The same woman is going over to the big wagon, and she runs in and comes out. And it looks like these wagons are the sort they're all wood, and they've all got doors in the back of them that you can go inside. And there might be little kitchen wagons or little living quarter wagons or something like that. They're not like covered wagons or anything. Work wagons. They seem like travel trailers of old. So she goes in and comes back out quickly, followed by a fairly tall, slender man with pale white skin and pink eyes, who is wearing a really elaborate getup, all of red and gold, like a ringmaster outfit with a red top hat with gold accents, a big coat with large cuffs on it, and collar with gold trim around it, and so on.
Cool.
And he looks around in a daze a little bit, and then sort of looks toward you guys and kind of waves with sort of an apprehensive smile and says, "Hello, friends! Come,
Hi.
warm yourselves by our fire."
And I say gladly, and I just walk up, and what do I see around the fire?
Specifically, you see more clearly all these people. So there's one guy who's like real short and fat and has a very distorted sort of appearance, but otherwise doesn't look disformed or disfigured or anything. The ringmaster looking guy. You see the bearded lady I described. There are two people with the pinhead disease. There's the guy with no arms or legs. There's a woman who actually has 4 arms and very dark skin and is wearing sort of exotic kinds of clothing and headgear and stuff. There are 2 guys with 3 arms and 1 guy with 3 legs. Literally 3 legs, not like a giant penis.
Oh.
There's this super massive, super ugly dude who's like 8 feet tall with a big old beard and stuff. And that little like hairy child thing just running around like barking and howling and stuff.
I glare at that kid. Okay.
I just find myself a seat around the fire.
And as you get there, the 2 girls, the 2 like pinhead girls, sort of talk to each other hurriedly and kind of start crying. And everyone else does seem to look kind of like they've been distraught or, worried about something fairly recently.
I ask, I say, why are you crying?
Kind of choking back the sobs and the stereotypical robot voice that people who are sad have. They say they're sisters, and there were 3 of them, and the 3rd sister had wandered off right after they made camp, and she hasn't come back yet.
I ask, say, wow, that's upsetting. Did you go and look for her?
After you say that, the ringmaster guy comes up. He says, "Let me introduce myself, friends. My name is Caleb Hesse, and I am sort of the de facto leader of our group." And he goes on to explain, they haven't gone and looked for her yet because, it just happened. They sort of have just realized that it was, that she had wandered off, and they had been debating as to whether or not they were going to go after her. But some people wanted to, some people didn't because they're not really well equipped to go fight anything like that. But he says there was a very beautiful elven, paladin that showed up shortly before you did that came and offered to go find her. Well equipped in blazing gold armor and with a large halberd.
An
Check it.
elven paladin?
Oh yes, gold of hair and beautiful of stature.
Sounds like something I want to see.
Lemnisket is intrigued. I say,
And he says, with much gusto and very gallantly, even though she was alone, she traipsed off into the bog to try and find poor Elise. All by herself with no one to help her.
And I just roll my eyes and shake my head.
I see this reaction. I go, what's going on, Lorian?
I say, we'll find out soon enough. Let's just go, let's go see what this paladin is doing.
I have a question first. Question.
Yes? What?
Okay, so I asked the man, Caleb, I'm like, hey, yo, so who's the sisters so we know kind of what we're looking for? Like the two sisters you've got.
They are all three the Pinhead sisters, and he points to the two there that were crying and says, the third is also named with this affliction.
Okay, cool. Just needed to know. Sounds good. Sorry you have a terrible disease. Let's go find them.
I guess, yeah, I guess I get up and I head in the direction that they indicate is the direction we need to go look in.
Okay. As you guys start to set off, Caleb is kind of like taken aback by your willingness to go do this. And he says, we are but simple, poor traveling performers, but I can offer you the reward that I offered to the brave paladin, which is my dagger of no small enchantment, which you may find useful to use or sell.
Yes.
Awesome.
Assuming you can work out some sort of deal with amongst yourselves and the paladin.
It sounds good. We're brave heroes. We're brave heroes. We got this. We don't need nothing. No.
Okay, so he kind of points you off in the direction off the road that leads into kind of the boggy wilderness, and I will need a survival check to see if you can follow the tracks of the people that went out there.
Okay.
Do I have don't have one of those. We all do a survival check?
Whoever has it can do it if you want to.
I just
have
did.
it.
Okay.
I have it.
Go for it.
Let me look at it.
Okay, so both of you very easily are able to make out some small humanoid footprints leading out into the wilderness, as well as some slightly larger, heavier, probably armored footprints going along beside them afterward. And you are able to follow these tracks away from the camp for about half a mile until you start to go down a hill into sort of a like boggy river valley where everything's kind of flooded into marshland and is very, very densely vegetated with like reeds and sawgrass and that sort of stuff that's about 8 feet tall. And once you get into this area, you'll need to make another survival check because as you start to walk in there, you notice that you're basically a foot deep in water as you get into these reeds following the tracks. And so the tracks are kind of under the water and in the mud under the water, and they're getting more difficult to follow.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Okay.
We're
Well,
real
you
good
guys
at this.
immediately lose the tracks.
Shit.
Damn water.
So let me see.
Hey, there's the bird!
The bird's not here.
Oh!
Ah!
And neither is no more.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to go and steal a tiger lily from another one of these boards.
Uh-oh. Better not be Jeff.
Steal her?
Scared me. Hey. She is now deaf.
She's still like, oh look, my HP is only 9.
Ouch. Did we... Oh, wait. I guess we'd
What?
be back to health and things.
Yeah, you guys are all backed up to full.
Okay. Okay.
So let me just make sure. And you guys can all see all that, everything. Okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's a wee bit dark.
Well, it's nighttime in a bog. So you
Bog.
got that to look forward to.
Oh, hooray.
Nighttime in a bog. Because it's nighttime, I light my sword.
Okay. So you do light your sword and you have a light source, but because of the reeds, you can't see more than like a 5-foot square farther in front of you.
Oh, okay.
And you have lost the tracks, so it's sort of up to you guys where you guys want to go now to see if you can pick the trail back up. But unless otherwise noted, you can't see farther than 5 feet ahead of you, and you are sloshing through a foot of water, so it's going to half your movement speed in combat situations.
You know, it'd be great if we had like a bird that could fly up above all of us and like lead us in the direction we needed to go.
No!
Just kidding. Go ahead, Emily.
From far off bough in a tree, you hear an sort of eagle-like screech. Go fuck yourself!
Oh, that yell was also because of what she was saying, and also because I clicked on a wrong thing and like made me go to a screen for something else. Anyways.
What were you gonna say, Emily? Sorry.
I just walked over this way.
That way?
And tell Wesley that they answered his question that he submitted.
Wes, they answered your question that you submitted at the podcast.
Oh, they did? Yay! Cool.
Mwahahaha.
And everyone else is totally confused.
Sorry, Molly.
It's okay.
Alright, so both of you take some steps out and just encounter more reeds in the directions that you're going. Tiger Lily does come up on what looks like part of a ruined wall.
I'm going to perception check this ruined wall. What do my hobbit eyes see?
Hold on, everyone's moving all at once.
We're excited!
Stop that. What that? Your hobbit eyes see nothing of particular note, just like the very end of a wall that maybe used to be like a stone fence or something before it was inundated.
I found a fence. Okay.
Lemnisket hears a like childish female cry from somewhere out in front of him.
I yell, I heard a cry this way.
And then I yell,
Okay.
Elise, are you okay?
Tiger Lily hears the ruffling of something big coming quickly from your right.
Well, fuck. If something's coming from the right, guys, it's gonna be bad. It's huge. I'm gonna step back to here.
I turn that way and I walk forward a little bit to see if I can see what's going on.
You don't notice anything, but you do hear you don't see anything, but you hear this rustling that sounds like it's going more toward Tiger Lily now.
I kind of keep going forward because now it sounds like it's not going towards me.
Okay, I am going to go into stealthy mode, and I'm going to try. Is there grass and shit around here, or is this just body?
Yeah, 8 feet of it. Unless I tell you otherwise, you're in like 8 feet of fog grass.
Okay, I'm gonna stealth to here if I can.
All right, go ahead and roll your check.
Stealth.
Okay. You get through there pretty quickly, just as Lorian comes face to face with a familiar face.
Oh, hey.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
So I'm gonna have to make this. Damn it. Can you control that token, Ashley?
Don't know. Hold on.
Spoiler alert: that token's you.
Got it. Yeah, I got
Alright. So Lorian sees a familiar, if not necessarily welcome face of her cousin, Arvelyn. Avril Lavigne.
Arvelyn.
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 Dressed to the nines in the finest golden shimmering half plate that her rich family can buy. Emblazoned with the sigil of Shaylin. And go.
Oh, my dear cousin, how have you been?
It's been real stressful lately. Real stressful.
And what am I finding you in the woods for?
Well, we came to help look for the little child, and I heard that you were out and about doing that as well, so I wanted to come down here and let you know. Yeah.
Well, I guess I appreciate your help. I mean, I can handle it, but...
Well, I mean, we might as well join you, right?
So, and,
if you insist.
I do.
While they're having this little chat, I kind of tap Limnesket on the back because I've like snuck up behind him and whatever, and I'm like, "Hey, what the fuck's going on?"
Quick question though. What are you doing here? Why are you in this area?
I think Jason knows the answer to that a lot better than I do. I was traveling with that band. With the band of performers, because you know I do act, and of course we just so happened to make a stop, and we realized we were missing a person. So I went off and looked for her.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I forgot you act.
Yes.
Well is the manner in which she acts.
She acts well. Yeah. Okay. I've seen the Christmas plays.
Ian.
Well, shall we proceed?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Lead on.
And then I like raise my hand and like run up to him. Hi. What the fuck is going on here? With a question mark.
Oh, I say. Oh, yeah. Okay. Lemnisket, Tiger Lily. This is my cousin, Arvelyn. This is Lemnisket and Tiger Lily. There you go.
Well,
Okay.
nice to meet you. And these are your friends, I assume?
Yeah, we're friends. We're friends.
I don't like
Oh,
when
okay.
you said that.
Okay.
I go forward and with a big flourish, the great flourish, I bow. I say, I am Lemnisket, cleric of Gozray. It is a pleasure to make the acquaintance of one such as beautiful as yourself.
Huge eye roll.
And I do too. Thank you, sir. Now, let's proceed.
Okay. What have you found? Have you found anything?
Well, I was hearing something in this area, so I was about to walk this way.
Just about the time she says that,
Do we all walk
you guys
funny?
do hear another like child scream coming from like the direction of up on the map.
The direction of up.
Spin
Or
around
north.
quickly. Take like a
cat.
steps forward.
And I walk ahead of him. I'm in charge of this mission now.
You get up to there and you finally find a break in the vegetation. So anywhere you see this sort of green gunk on the ground, that's just bog water without the tall reeds and stuff.
Okay.
Is it stinky?
It is stinky.
Oh, great.
But like butts, not like bad perfume.
Oh, okay. Thank God. I'm okay with that.
Let's go around this ish.
So, Limnesket. Oh, you ran away. So, Limnesket.
Lemnisket runs up and is abruptly confronted by a large ruined wall.
Like he knocks into it and falls over because he's going so
shit.
fucking fast.
Yeah.
So do you trust this lady? Is what I'm trying to ask Limnesket as he falls on the ground and picks himself up out of the bog water.
I say, hell if I know, but damn, she's hot.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all I needed
Okay.
to know. Good enough for me. Okay. I'm gonna do a perception check on this wall, because apparently I like walls, so.
Mm.
This looks like it is once the side of a homestead,
Oh.
but you don't find any sort of other interesting things about it. You've got a light, right, Lorraine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let us shine a little more light.
You see some more of this cleared area, and to the other side, you can see another ruined wall.
Is this water?
Yeah, murky, boggy poop water. It's still the same depth, so you're going to still have the same movement restrictions. But you can see across it. Now you guys hear another scream, and it's sort of off to the right. Let me see if I can get my pinger out. Like, in this direction. Can you see that ping?
I see the ping.
Yeah.
It's
Yep. That's where you guys think it's coming from now.
Let's go that way.
Elise, we're coming for you. Do 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 do.
And you come around a corner of that wall. Bing! Where did Lemnisket go? Oh, there he is.
Underneath me.
Like, what?
Hey-o.
Seems weird because we're both so short. Can I do a survival check? I guess to see if I see any footprints.
Yeah.
Bam!
You don't see any footprints in this area.
Well, toots.
Toots my goots. Once you guys get around to here, you hear a scream coming from like the complete opposite side of the wall.
Uh-oh.
Somewhere over here.
Well, shall we split up?
That's a terrible idea. Last time we did that... Wait. We were okay. Never mind. It was when we were together that it was bad. Well, who's gonna go with her?
Nobody.
Where's she going? How tall
Look
is the
this
wall?
way.
The top of the wall is about 8 feet. So Lorian and Arvelin have come to another clearing.
Nope. Same square.
Lemnisket still finds reeds. And we look down this way, you see basically more bog water and then the interior side of that wall. And you realize it's kind of like the inside of a busted out house or something that's been flooded.
So I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna look that way.
Okay, everyone stop what you're doing for a second.
Oh shit!
Tiger Lily hears something sort of like kind of like a labored exhale happen behind her as something bites at her before she can turn around in time to look at it.
Oh, okay, so I'll turn back around. Oh, goodness. I have been bitten. Ouch.
Will a 15 hit you?
No, it will not. I am a 16, sir.
You may make a reflex save now.
Coolio! This better be good. It's +7.
Nice.
You are able to turn around just in time to see an enormous spider with the face of a human, like a fanged human face, for just a split second before it disappears. Kind of like when Frodo puts the ring on and just sort of like goes, and it's gone.
Oh my god!
So everyone go ahead and roll initiatives.
Initiatives.
Click your character.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry, it's Jason. I forgot to click my character.
God.
I'm in there, though.
Time.
Normal.
You
Oh
want me to roll
my
again?
god.
No, you can just. I'll take that. That 21 was your first roll.
Yeah, 21.
Okay, yeah, I can just put that on. You're already on there with the 21 anyway, so. You must have already had it clicked and didn't really realize you had it clicked.
So I kind of yelled to them, "There's a giant-ass fucking spider with the crazy fucking face of a person on it!" Just so you guys know. I'm not crazy.
Is it giving you some trouble, Ashley?
No, I accidentally did normal. I didn't change my name in Roll20. Sorry.
Oh, okay. But the 19, like the D20 -1 is your initiative roll?
Yes, that is.
Okay, all right, I'll just add you on there.
Okay.
All right, so Tiger Lily can go first.
Okay. I guess I'm going to use a survival check to see if I can hear where it might have scampered off to. Is
Okay.
that a thing? Okay. Okay.
It'd be your perception would probably be
Perception
more
would be
appropriate.
better?
It's kind of a wishy-washy thing. Whichever one's better. can use-
Perception.
Okay.
Profession.
You hear utter silence other than breeze kind of rustling the reeds around you.
Well, I'm going to stealth walk. I'm going to go bam, bam. Like those 2 steps to there if I can.
Okay.
And then I am going to ready my sword for a bad guy.
Okay. So
Why
that's
I
your-
look all shifty around. But that's my turn, yes.
Alrighty, Lorian.